I'm Amanda, and I'm the community coordinator here at Semgrep. And with me today is Leyla. Leyla, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Leyla Arabian. I have been on the Semgrep team for about 1 year and 4 months. I am on the sales development team. So I'm part of the sales organization here, and I'm a sales development representative on the outbound side, which means that I am responsible for sourcing a lot of our customer pipeline and spreading the good word of Semgrep, really explaining what we're about here and our product capabilities and what we're working on and why we're important as a company.
You mentioned you're a sales development representative. Can you explain a little bit more about what that means?
So I'm a business development representative or a sales development representative. Both terms work. Um, Essentially, as I mentioned, that means that I'm responsible for sourcing a lot of our pipeline here at Semgrep. So if a company doesn't know about us or they might be using a different tool, it's my job really to go after them, ask them if they've heard of us. If they haven't, educate them on what we really do, the fact that we are a full AppSec platform that's built on top of an open source platform. That's one of my favorite things to talk about is the fact that we really were built upon an open source engine, and we've really built this entire platform and formed 3 distinct products on top of that. So that's really one piece of my role, is to educate our community about Semgrep, why you should choose us over our competitors and other tools, and our real strengths and abilities in the industry, right? That's one part. And then another part of it is setting meetings and qualified opportunities for our sales team or our account executives, right? So those are amazing sales reps that are selling Semgrep, helping out our customers, helping them onboard once they have purchased Semgrep, which ultimately makes the company money and builds our brand awareness, right? So I'm really at that starting point of spreading the good word of Semgrep, who we are, what we stand for, and how we can really help customers and make them as successful as we want them to be and as they can when they buy Semgrep and find out a little bit more about us.
What's it like working at a tech startup?
It's a really good question. So I am pretty early in my career. I graduated college in 2022. So I was in the recruiting the educational technology space in recruiting for about a year and a half before I joined Semgrep. And I joined Semgrep with no knowledge of the AppSec space, really very little knowledge of sales in general. So it was a very, very new experience for me all around. But working at a startup, I have to say, is some of the most gratifying work I've ever done. There's something truly magical about being within a group of people, whether it's in a meeting, whether we're brainstorming, whether we're tackling a problem, and just being able to fully trust and rely on the people that are in the room with you and know that we are working towards a common goal, which is making software security and reliability available to everyone. So I love that we are able to really come together and brainstorm and solve problems as a collective and provide meaningful, very impactful feedback to one another. But I also love that our work has direct impact and it's so essential to keeping the world spinning as we know it today. I never really thought I'd be involved in the AppSec world at any point in my career. So it's been really, really exciting to learn more about that space and be directly involved as our product matures. So I want to end on that point where it's also been extremely gratifying to see how fast and how smart and just amazing our team works. I've only been here about a year and a half, and I've seen our product just go through miles and miles of updates and improvements. I'm super proud to be part of that and be able to talk about that to prospects and our customers. So it's just really amazing to work with such a fast, trustworthy, and just genuine group of people here at Semgrep.
So, one last question for you. What have you learned since working at Semgrep?
I have learned so much, but I think the best thing that describes it and really encompasses it is I've learned to underpromise and overdeliver, just not only in my work, but in all parts of my life. In my role as an SDR, we are tasked with hearing a prospect's needs, hearing a company's needs, understanding how we can help that, and why we're the best solution for that, right? So being able to talk to a prospect, talk to a customer, and say, hey, I hear your need. I'm not only going to listen to that, but I'm going to go above and beyond, right? Beyond what you're expecting, beyond what you need and what you want, and really show you why our work is important and why you've made the right choice with Semgrep. So I have taken that, again, beyond the walls of Semgrep, beyond my work. Under promising and over delivering is just something that I almost live by now. And I'm, again, very extremely proud to be part of the team here and be living that out each day.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Leyla.
Thanks, Amanda. Appreciate it.